Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I am coming to you with a daily reading vlog. This is actually going to be a 2-day reading vlog, but today's Sunday. Today is the 10th of December. I did not record anything at all yesterday, so I'm going to be opening my Advents for both the 9th and the 10th together. So yesterday was a bit of a weird, busy day, I guess. So I got up in the morning and I had a nail appointment at 9:30 and I'm very, very happy with them. So my technician, she's so sweet. I said I wanted the dark green because, you know, Christmas dark green kind of color. So she also put on, I don't know if you can tell, kind of like little snowflakes on a couple of my nails. And then she also did a bit of sparkle on the tips of the rest of them. You can't really tell that. But yeah, a little bit of sparkle in it. She said just for snow. So we thought that was really pretty. And then I finished that and I came home and I picked up Garrett and then we had to go out and we didn't get home till after 1 o'clock or something like that. And I had something to eat because I was starving by that point. I mean, I had had breakfast, but I was starving for lunch. And then I got really tired. I'm like, I guess I'd been like, because of all the running around and stuff like that. So I texted Garrett. No, this sounds horrible. I texted him. He was in the basement. I was up here. I said, I'm going to lay down for a quick nap. He writes me back. He's like, okay. I woke up 2 hours later. So I slept from like 2 till 4. But clearly I needed to recharge my batteries. And with everything going on right now with myself, I allow it. If I need a nap, I need a nap, you know? So I was up a bit later last night till like, for me, it was late. It was like 11 o'clock. But by the time I got up from my nap, we made dinner, did all the things. I had not sit down here to talk to you guys. So that's where we're at right now. But you know what? I'll be honest. I had nothing book related to share with you guys yesterday because I literally read a chapter of each of the books that I'm currently reading. So not a lot of reading has gotten done this weekend so far, but it is right now just about 12:30. So, I plan on getting some reading done. Actually, my big thing today is some book organization that I really want to do. I really need to get to cataloging more of my books on Goodreads and on my spreadsheet, excuse me. And so that's my game plan. Watch some BookTube today as well. Sorry, the TV's up there, so I'm pointing towards it. And what else? What else? Do some reading, of course. So let's go ahead and open the Advents, and then I'll share with you guys my reading, and then I'll pop back on at some other point later tonight, this evening, and share you guys with give you guys an update. But actually, okay, let me do the Advent first, then I'll get into the book stuff because I finished a book on Friday night. I forgot that. So yeah, I'm like, when did I talk to you guys last? So I finished a book on Friday night that I wanted to share with you. So first of all, we will start with the 24 Days of Tea from David's. So we need to open the 9th and the 10th. So let's see, the 9th. There's the 10th. Okay, the 9th is right below it. So there's the 9th. Excellent. Open this up and we have Salted Caramel Oolong. Yum. This one is really quite delicious. So I'm very much looking forward to getting into that one. Today, tomorrow, I might just take them to work. We shall see. And then the 10th for today. We have, I can't believe it's already the 10th of December. Forever Frosty. Okay. Do I remember this one? I had the Salted Caramel Oolong recently, but the Forever Frosty, I'm trying to remember. Ooh, that's I wish you guys could smell that. That smells like Christmas. That smells like Christmas. Bear with just a second. So the Salted Caramel Oolong is pretty much Salted Caramel Oolong tea. Forever Frosty, where are you? Okay, ingredients: apple, cinnamon, almond, artificial sweet, roasted almond, and natural orange flavoring. So that should tell you what it smelled like. It was delightful. I don't think I've had that since last Christmas, so yay on that one. So those were some good ones today. Very happy about that. All right, I always talk off camera. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me grab my other calendar. My Cadbury Dairy Milk calendar. So I'm craving a piece of chocolate too. So as I do, I will open these and then there are questions. So I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to answer the questions and I'm going to ask you guys to answer the questions as well. I think that makes it kind of fun. What's the 9th? Where's the 9th? There's the 10th again. There's the 9th right there. So we have got, opens this way. We have got, ooh, a trumpet. Oh, it came out nice. And so there, we have a trumpet for yesterday. And yesterday's question was, what is your favorite holiday movie? Oh, that's a fun one, right? My favorite holiday movie? A Muppet's Christmas Carol. Because who doesn't love Gonzo as Charles Dickens? And as I said before, Michael Caine played the part of Scrooge as if he was trying to win an Academy Award. It's fabulous. That is one of my absolute favorites. I am here to tell the story, and I am here for the food. Now I want to watch that. I think it's on Disney, isn't it? Okay, I might have to watch that this afternoon. We shall see.
The Marleys were dead to begin with.
Oh, pardon me?
That's how the story begins, Rizzo. The Marleys were dead to begin with. Oh. As dead as a doornail.
It's a good beginning. It's creepy and kind of, whoo, spooky.
Oh, thank you, Rizzo.
You're welcome, Mr. Dickens.
And then number 10 is right here. So for today's chocolate, we have, I think it's like a pine cone. I'm gonna go with pine cone. Because this is a family-friendly show. Now, all of this is going to be in your heads. Sorry, guys. Come on. There it goes. We're going to go with pine cone. And today's question is, what is your favorite Christmas memory? Actually, it's funny because Garrett and I were talking about this yesterday. We were in the grocery store of all places, and they had... Was it no, it was Walmart. It was Walmart. Grocery store, Walmart, same difference. And they had, we were walking in the toy section because he likes to look at the Star Wars stuff, whatever. So I was walking down the Barbie aisle and I was like pointing out, I'm like, oh, look, Barbie has a camper van again. And Garrett's like, she never had a camper van. I said, yes, she did because I had it. We're going way back to the 80s or 90s here. I remember getting this Barbie camper van and it was pink. And it was this huge, to-do. And I remember spending Christmas Day putting all the stickers on it. I mean, that's not necessarily my favorite Christmas memory per se, but it's the fact that it was something we were discussing yesterday and it kind of stuck in my head now and that's what made me think about it. But yeah, I think mostly more than anything, it was just like the family. Like I was talking because I had a discussion with my counselor on Friday, mental health counselor, to deal with all of this kind of cardiac related and health related stress I'm dealing with right now. And she was asking me a few questions about certain things and, the holidays are coming and how do I feel about that? And are we planning anything special? And I said, not really. And I said, they've changed so much as you get older, right? Like we used to have these big family gatherings and, where everybody would show up and grandma would do like a turkey and pierogies and ham and all the things and all these homemade pies. And then she passed away and then we lost my dad. And it's just been like now Christmas I'm happy with the people that I'm still here with 100%, but it's not the same. And you need to learn how to make new changes and stuff like that, right? Like my brother's with his wife's family, which is completely understandable. And I'm going to be completely real with you guys here right now. Part of me is terrified this might be my last Christmas. And I know I shouldn't think that way, but I do. And I mentioned that to the counselor as well, that, I'm praying that is not going to be the case, but this fear is what if it is. So I am trying to enjoy this as much as I possibly can. And spend it with my family and stuff like that. So, sorry, I didn't mean to get deep with that. I apologize, you guys. Let's get into some fun stuff to talk about instead. I finished a book on Friday night. So, on Friday night, I finished reading. Sorry, I know I'm flipping from one thing very quickly to another, but I can't dwell on those thoughts. I can't. Merry Christmas Baby by Terry Wilson, which is the 4th book in the Love Struck Vermont series. It's a Harlequin special edition. Cover will be up here. Our main character's name is Candy Cane. It's short for Candace Kane, but still Candy Cane. And she is a producer, like a movie producer in Los Angeles, who does those Hallmarky made for TV Christmas type movies. And she just found out that she's been given custody of her second cousin. I guess her cousins passed away and then they had a baby and she was left custody or something like that. So she has this, like, I don't remember how old they said the baby was, like 6 months, 8 months, something. She was under a year old. And they kept referring to her as an infant. So I don't know how old at what stage you stop being an infant. So I don't know. But anyway, she wanted to make this baby's Christmas, the first Christmas, the most magical ever, right? So she goes back to this small town called Lovestruck, Vermont, and she vacationed there once as a child, like as a teenager, and had this magical kiss in the snow with this guy that she doesn't, never kept in contact with. She didn't even know his name, but she's been trying to recreate that magical kiss in the gazebo with the snow ever since in all of these movies that she produces. So she's doing these movies, and I got to step back for a second. She's doing these movies, and she kept bringing the baby to the set, which doesn't really work. So she got fired off the movie so she decided to go back to Vermont, spend the month of December there, because, like, she wasn't fired, but she was, like, take a leave of absence kind of an idea. So she's back there with this baby, and she's trying to make the most magical Christmas ever. She's trying to make it like a movie, and I have to be honest, it was getting a little annoying, and I'm like, it's not going to be perfect, it doesn't. Let's be completely real. Faith, which is the baby, is not going to have any memory of this at all. You could do literally nothing. And I mean, take her to see Santa and she's got a photograph of it, but that's it. She doesn't remember it per se. And then of course she meets her next door neighbor, who's actually her landlord as well, named, what was his name? Is it Dan? Sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head now. And, he's very much a Scrooge, a Christmas Grinch, if you will. Now, it was leading up throughout the whole story, like he didn't like Christmas for a certain reason that he didn't he didn't say. And it wasn't until the second last chapter that you find out what it is. And I'll be honest, guys, it was a little anticlimactic. Climactic? Is that, I can't talk today. I promise you, I haven't been drinking. It was not a good thing that was revealed. Like, I understand why the season might hold some bad memories for him. However, it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. I don't want to give away what it was because, it is kind of like not a spoiler per se, but like, I don't know, you know something happened clearly, and it's when the author revealed it, she waited to a certain point to reveal it for reasons. So I don't want to say what it was, but I just didn't find it like, oh, I can't, no, that, like, I just kind of was like, yeah, okay, that really, really sucks. And I'm sorry that happened to you and your family, but I think it could have been a lot worse. Okay, so that's not it. That's the way it was made out to be. It was a lot worse. Like his entire family died or something. That's not what it was. So sorry for that spoiler there, but I just had to say it. Something bad does happen, but everybody's still alive. And that's the most important thing. You know what I mean? So anyway, sorry. So I did end up giving this 4 stars because it's Terry Wilson. And I mean, she's really, really good. But, I think actually, Candy drove me more crazy than Dan did because, even though he was a Grinch, she was just trying to be Miss Perfect, and and she didn't accept help, and it was just kind of, anyway, I still gave it 4 stars. So I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it. There was just a few things that I just didn't love. So what am I currently reading? I am currently reading The Gift of the Magpie by Donna Andrews, which is the 28th book in the Meg Langslow series. I am only like 2 chapters into this. I only got a chapter of it read yesterday, and I haven't picked it up yet today. I'm reading this on my Kobo Sage, which I love, my nice big Kobo Sage. I do have it on audio as well from Chirp, but you guys know I'm not an audiobook listener over the weekends, usually only if I'm commuting. So yeah, and then the other one that I picked up yesterday, that I got the first chapter read of it yesterday, was Christmas at the Chateau by Rochelle Allers, which is another special edition novel. And this is the second book in the Bainbridge House series. And it is about a woman who is a chef, and her brother is getting married to her best friend. And they own this country estate, the Bainbridge House. And she is going to do the food for the wedding, and she runs into one of the contractors, I guess, or groundskeepers who work at this chateau. It's this massive, massive, like, mansion. And of course, there's going to be a romance. So, and it's Rochelle Allers, and she's fantastic. So, yay. I am very much looking forward to getting more into this one. I'm about 2 chapters in at this point. And I am reading this on my Kindle Basic. Actually, this is, just my little baby Kindle Basic that I love. This is such a great little quick, little device. I do have them in their cases. I just got this case. That was a treat to myself recently. I like the cats on it. And then my Sage is in this really cool one with deer and stuff. Bird. Very nice. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling on. I will check in with you later today. Bye, everybody. Hi, friends. It is about 7:30 on Sunday night. I was just in some reading sprints. I've got a bit of a headache, so I decided to actually jump off the sprints. I just ate my dinner. But Garrett and I ran out to go get Tim Hortons because I wanted a tea and he wanted a tea. So went and got a tea. So I'm going to sit here and relax, drink that. I'm not going to take a Tylenol until it's almost time for bed, just in case. So sorry if the vlog was a little depressing at the beginning. I did not mean for it to go there. But it is what it is. This is what it is. That's not how I think all the time, just so you guys know. But it is thoughts that do come into my, that stuff that I think about every now and then, right? When I get anxious, when I can't sleep, stuff like that. But yeah, reading for today, I got a couple chapters read in Christmas at the Chateau and a couple chapters read in, The Gift of the Magpie. But I hope to do a little bit more reading tonight. Like I said, a bit of a headache, but I just think I just need to sit and chill. Now, the socks that I had been working on, I had been knitting socks, and I showed you guys last week. They're the Christmas Eve cast-on socks I got from Hypnotic Yarn. I am enjoying it, but in all honesty, I found the colors to be a little boring. I'm definitely more of a really bright Christmas color person, and those were very muted. And I mean, I'm not saying I don't like them. I do like them, but it's just not what I need right now. I need bright and cheerful. And so I remembered I had this yarn over in the cupboard in the book room, actually, and I decided to cast this on. So look at this yarn, you guys. This is Christmas yarn. It's called The Grinch in Whoville. Okay, and it is from a yarn dyer who no longer dyes yarn, sadly, Dancing Dog Dye Works. And yeah, The Grinch in Whoville is the name of the yarn. So I decided to recast on a pair of socks. So I started a new pair of socks on this because this is exactly what I want. Nice, bright, cheerful, and colorful. And I will update you guys on that tomorrow. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get this edited. I'm going to relax for a bit. And tomorrow's Monday, so back to work. I'll take it. Working, it's fine. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I really do like my job. So I'm very, very fortunate. But still, it's still Monday. And it's more so it's cold out. I got to go out in the cold now that winter's coming. So that's a thing. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye.